Very well then, we already passed through this a lot of times, didn't we? So what is different this time? Let's place all the 4 fluid generators, arrange them into the correct way. Place the fermenters on top, arrange them the right way. This is not new, you saw this a lot of times, didn't you? So let's place this here so it don't connect. Let's place the pipe, not this pipe. Damn it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now it's connecting from here and here, and probably could even do here, but I will not do it. And let's some pipe to feed biomass to this fermenters. And I say this one to output. Very well. It is set up the base to show you. So what is the big difference between all of this from the previous one? It's simple, but the math. As I said before, you need 3/4 of the production of biogas to keeping the fermenter going. So with 3 fermenters we can produce 600 biogas. That's enough to power 4 fluid generators. So the difference is the front one. This one will not feed back gas to the itself. This will be the one outputting gas to be produced on energy. This don't seem like much, but it is actually, because this means that as long as this one sends gas to become energy, it will never stop. It don't need to feed itself, and the other 3 can keep all of them working pretty well. So this is the difference. We have less sluggish or less flowing back of the gas to energy. Like before, if the last one was not full, it will try to return and bounce back and forth, and we have all that trouble. So for this reason I'm gonna change to this format, and the energy and the gas to be output to become energy will be done by the front, not to the back. So all we need to do is keeping replicating this same setup on the back. And the only difference from before is that the output of item the fertilizer produced will be from the side. And you are very stubborn. These 2 are ready, and I place the pipes to output the fertilizer on the sides, just like this. Interesting, huh? Now the skeleton is basically done. I see I made both sides because it fit on this 9 setup, and I placed almost everything that goes into the machines, like the extractor and fluid. The only thing it did not place is the fluid on the front, because as I told before, it's different. So let's finish the pipes first. And here we need a shutter cover to go here and say to only input, allow it, because this pipe go back to the feed system and fertilizer are gonna be recycled. If I leave it open, some crops and leaves end up in the machines, and that is a bad thing. So let's make this on the side too. And as you can see, I need more pipes. But that can wait. Now all that's left is to place the correct fluid injector on each one. This one to be the west, which is this one. So you go here, and you go here, and you go on this one. Nice. So all is left is to give it the start button. So let's place one cell here, and you should start working. Another one here. You gain another one too, and finally you. Now I should need to let it work and start building biogas internal. With this new setup I could move the power generation closer, but for now I will not do it. I'll just leave this producing power for us. For me on this case. Now just give us power, so that I can leave this working overnight, and I will have my precious ruby and maybe some chrome after all. And now it's time to rejoice. Let us place the crop matrons on the head field. First remove this lily pad, it's useless. And then place it here. And you see it's... Should we get power and water, but why is water not flowing here? What's happening? Well, it's a question of logic. If don't connect the pipes, the water will not flow. Now water is flowing to the system, but it's quickly being consumed. When it gets some amount, it just vanish. That's why I need this no golden farm, because without it the water gonna be out very soon. Well, everything is finished at long last. Everything has crop harvester, everything has crop matrons with water, headstone, and don't make the same mistake as me and block the pipe. Do not touch the crop matron on headstone, or all your beautiful headstone will be gonna be consumed by the matron as energy, and we don't want that. We want the headstone to become ruby dust. So don't forget to block the pipe. I wasted one day of chunky because of this. This is new, but it's just a simple input hatch to hold some mercury from the headstone centrifuge, so I can get some mercury from to my oil bathing. What? What? What was that sound? Me don't like that. Anyway, Ruby is full. Silicon is not because I'm cooking is melted some, but now we have some aluminum, and with that we have chrome. We finally have chrome for our purposes. Yay! On the last part, only the wither and the creeper weird is not with crop matron. I placed some chest buffer to hold the gunpowder and the coal and coal dust for us. I don't need to automate the harvest of it. And I have made this field there with hose meat and some enderbloom to get us some supplies. So everything is here. Now we have diamonds, emeralds, ender pearls, we have whole pork shop, diamond dust, emerald dust, ender pearl dust, and ender pearls, of course. Everything is automated. When this is full, we are gonna have a problem, but that will take a long time. My gold is getting through, and my iron is exploding because of the pyrite, just as the scrap box are. But now with the automation of the farms and the change of the setup for biogas 4, I now have some spare time and spare materials to starting working on the nets part of the workshop. And just as a note, for some reason it seems that I can keep 2 fermenters to feed 2 fermenters to produce biogas. I don't know why it should not, but it is good enough. I believe it's because I'm not running it at 100% usage of the voltage, so some excess stay and it can keep up. Now let's move on to the next step, which I hate.